Good morning, everybody. So this is going to be for the 4th and 5th graders. This is regarding run-on sentences and sentence fragments. You guys are probably going to be pretty familiar with this, but I needed to make sure that you know the difference between the two. So remember, a run-on sentence is a sentence that runs on. It just keeps going. There should be punctuation in there. The sentence should be broken up. Sometimes I know that in your own writing you can create some run-on sentences because you don't put the punctuation in there. And I have, read some of your writing, and it has turned, and when I read it, I don't stop because you don't have any punctuation in there. Pretty soon I'm talking like this because I can't breathe because you've got such a really long sentence. So run-on sentences should be broken up. They should have punctuation in there because they're too long. A sentence fragment, on the other hand, doesn't have enough information. Okay, it might not have a subject, or it might not have a verb. Okay, it's just a part of a sentence, and it's not. It doesn't have all of the information in there. So I have two worksheets for 4th and 5th graders. So one is this one. It is called Remembering Taps, and then the other one is Quite a Tale. So it's back to back. So we'll take a look first at Remembering Taps. So this one says, decide whether each item below is a run-on sentence, a fragment, or a complete sentence, and then shade the letter in the matching column. So let's take a look at number one. It says, Taps is part of many military funerals. It is played at Arlington National Cemetery. So for that one, because there are actually two sentences there, but they haven't broken it up with punctuation. So it should be, Taps is part of many military funerals, period. It is played at Arlington National Cemetery, period. So there's actually two sentences there, and because there's not enough punctuation, it actually has turned into a run-on sentence. So for that first one, you would color in the letter E. Okay. If you jump down to number 4, it says, in July 1862, Private Norton, who played the bugle. Now that one, you're kind of waiting for the rest of the sentence. In July 1862, Private Norton, who played the bugle. So what did he do? Okay. You might, if you were to finish that sentence, died in battle or something like that. So in 1862, Private Norton, who played the bugle, died in battle. So this one is actually going to be just a fragment, a sentence fragment. It doesn't have a verb after it. Who played the bugle is only describing Private Norton. It doesn't tell like what he did or what happened to him. It just says who played the bugle. It's more like an adjective in that sentence instead of a verb. So that's a sentence fragment, and you would color in the letter Q. If you jump down to I'm looking here. Okay, if you go to number 2, a Civil War general thinking the music that signal lights out was boring. That one, I don't know, what would you think that one was? A Civil War general thinking the music that signal lights out was boring, again, is probably going to be a sentence fragment. I mean, there's a lot of words there, but it doesn't necessarily complete a sentence, okay? So I'm trying to see if I can find a number 3. If we look at number 3, the general wanted to change the music, the signal lights out. That one is a complete sentence, okay? It doesn't run on. It has a subject and a verb. The general wanted to change the music, the signal lights out. That is a complete thought, okay? So then you would color in the letter T for complete sentence. The general wanted, general is the subject, wanted is the verb, and then everything else is just kind of a little bit extra, but at least it has a subject and a verb, and that's what you're looking for in a complete sentence, okay? If you switch to the other worksheet, Quite a Tale, if you flip it over, okay, for this one, you want to color the letter of each run-on sentence. So you have all of these top ones here some of these are going to be run-on sentences, and you're going to pick out the ones that are run-on sentences and then color in these letters that correspond with it. And then in the bottom, you're going to do the sentence fragments. Okay, so remember, a run-on sentence goes on and on and on, and it needs to have punctuation. whereas a sentence fragment is missing part of the sentence. So 25% off, okay, if you look at letter O down there, 25% off, it doesn't have the 25% off doing anything. 25% off is a great sale, okay, is a great sale, would complete the rest of that sentence. So 25% off is just a fragment. So then you would color in the letter O, okay? And then, of course, there's a little riddle at the bottom that you can complete. So this is, I don't have this on Classcraft, so this is just a worksheet that you can fill out. I do have a key for it. It's in the over by the podium in the white binder, so that you can correct your answers. And I think this should be pretty easy for you guys. However, make sure that you take your time and you're really, really looking at the sentences and not just slapping something down, okay? Because sometimes these can be a little confusing. All right, if you have any questions, you can always email me. Thanks.